back, everybody. Last we left off, you all had an experience and an encounter. This encounter was odd and tense. One of these entities that you encountered was what all of you could assume was a mimic. Has morphed and changed into something with teeth and a long tongue. As you approach this bench, you notice that there were two figures cloaked in purple and black. They looked kind of similar and familiar in a sense. However, after defeating this enemy, you found a book, and this book was black, purple, with a gold lock. The pages that you could see bound within had a blood red kind of, I'll call it a paint. Upon returning, the Bearded Pharaoh, with this book in hand, you were all confronted a woman, sobbing and crying, hoping for the return of her child. All you guys could bring was sorrowful news. To which this woman proceeded to cry and mourn what she believes to be the loss of her child. Taking this woman up to her room, I just had a fucking brain fart.
Zyla,
thank you. Zyla woke up. Fuck you. I'm putting a tally in the book. That's going in there.
I'll put
Alright. You all managed to wake up after a long rest. But Zyla, you woke up with this mother's head in your lap as you tried to comfort her in her hour of need. You all wake up to the, again, pungent smell of stale ale and Strafenrud. As you wake up, and rats across several of your rooms. This is not a very clean tavern. If you So I will let you guys pick up things.
I immediately go and start eating a rat. I'm just kidding.
The time of day currently is about 7 o'clock in the morning.
The music's kind of loud.
Sorry. I didn't think it was that loud. Fuck. I actually have it really down low, too. Okay. It is, to you guys now. And I am going to set up a map for you guys here really quick so you guys can all see where you're at. Just gotta make sure. Oops.
which one is it under?
What?
The map?
I am currently going to place you guys. You're gonna be in here. You, I'm putting you in there. I'm putting you there. I think I got everybody. I do need to add one more thing, and this is just gonna be a proxy for the woman you're holding.
I don't see anything on either
Pulled it up yet.
one of your DNA. Okay.
Because I'm still setting it up. Okay.
No, you're
At
good.
D&D Beyond, I just started the map, so this is the second floor of the Beard and Barrel.
Oh, lovely.
I thought we were downstairs.
You guys woke up in your rooms. You took a long rest, so this is where.
Yeah, we all congregate and we all went downstairs and pulled up at the table, and I pulled the book out. And yeah, that was where we ended it.
Okay, well, track. Never mind. My mistake, guys. One.
What are you talking to me?
Everybody gets one. Sorry, that was my mistake. Where the fuck is the map? There it is. Alright, so, now you don't have to worry about that now. There you are! First floor. Hopefully I tried to do a smoke effect, so that's the hazy discoloration. And you are all seated at your corner table.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think last we left off, we had all just finished discussing my concern with the book. And ultimately, I mean, you guys can do with it what you will, but I genuinely think it should be destroyed. Like, even if we don't have the methods to destroy it right now, I think it's definitely something that should be destroyed. Because it might be that, yes, you're talking about, like, the power of a demon and shit like that, but it's a double-edged sword. Like, you're also going to take some effects from that. So,
Well, we don't know that. I mean, it might just...
yeah.
I
Anybody?
personally don't think that we should destroy it because it could lead to the missing people. Afterwards, we can figure out how to destroy it, but I mean, if this is a demonic book like you are saying, Yoda, how are 4 mortals gonna destroy a demon book without at least some assistance?
I mean, I was talking initially out of character, but I mean, if we are talking in character, I would definitely say to you that, like, there's more than one way to kill a beast, so to speak.
But you're thinking fist and blows, not logically, not literally, not... You're using your fighting mindset instead of your literary, logical mindset. Not everything is about throwing fists. You've got to understand that a lot of things are not used to be brute forced into destruction. Some things take time.
I don't know if you were... you might have been away from your keyboard the last time. I did do a huge lore dump. You might have been away for it, but earlier last session, I totally revealed to the party that I am actually part demon, and I do know actually a lot about demons, considering I fought demons.
I was here for that, but...
Okay. So he's not speaking out of pure conflict. He's literally telling you from his knowledge of fighting demons. Like, that's who he fights.
Well, and knowing that Zyla is saying that not everything can be fought with fist.
He wasn't exactly suggesting fist. He was saying it in a metaphor that there's more than one way to kill a beast. And he was referring of, like, we need to find someone that actually understands demons and find someone that they might lead us to a way to either cleanse the book and make sure that we're not at risk. But that's ultimately what he's saying. He's saying there's other methods than just, like, We don't have to just like burn it or something. Like is what I initially said. We need to go out and burn it. The last session, I said we need to burn that book. But I'm saying there's more ways to slay a beast, and in referring of like we need to find someone who knows more about these demons. But I see what you're saying. But yeah, he definitely is not speaking of just like of wanting to fight. He's speaking out of regard of knowing demons, what they're capable of, and more so like warning you guys of the double-edged sword. That's what he was saying. He wasn't so much like he does agree with you. Like the book definitely could lead to like where this could be, but he also is more inclined of like destroying a demonic item because he knows what they can do.
I think first we need to figure out if the book's got any ties to what's going on and the investigation. And before we start destroying things, let's see if we can actually put it to use without fucking ourselves up first.
I'm going to have to.
In there, Phoenix.
You're fucking possessed out of nowhere, bro. I love it. I love it.
Had to be done. I found my old house.
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh my god.
Just
tell you what, though, it's not
immediately
helping.
jumps on
I was-
just to put that on. Just
I was
Really
holding.
not helping my migraine at all. Oh,
I was holding my laughter until I seen Ginger start fucking laughing, and I was like, "Fuck." Oh, Ginger, by the way, I love your book.
thank you. I have another one for lizards.
I got this one.
Yeah, this one is straight up like
Oh,
I can
fancy, yeah.
I can put like
Mine's
all my spells and stuff in it.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to break your
Distraction.
guys' RP. Didn't mean to break your guys' RP. I was actually getting into that.
It was possessed. He's the one that broke it. That's why I did this.
He broke me.
Except you're the one who left. No one to you.
I was covering my. Oh, I didn't mute my mic. My bad.
Carry on. Sorry.
So why don't we see? Why don't we poke around? In fact, why don't we take this back to Dex and see if he knows anything about the book and anyone that's tied to it, like those cultists and
I
things.
immediately look towards your direction and give you a like I am looking you square in what would be your eye holes right now, and I'm saying
before he
I
can
don't
say,
trust that guy farther than I can throw him,
Before
and that's pretty
these two
fucking
can
far.
say anything else, I slam my hands over their mouths and go, "We have someone here who is not a part of this."
I love the fact that Dexter is everything I wanted him to be.
I'm like, my character is just like slamming her hands over both of where their mouths should be because they're both wearing masks, and just going, "We have someone a part of this group that's not really a part." And then I immediately look at what's your name, Loki? I forgot it.
Baron.
I look at Baron, and I'm just like, yeah.
Man, what do you say fuck me for?
I honestly, I look around, I take your hand off of my mask, and I'm just like, I honestly forgot he was even here, and I turn and look at you, and I'm like, and why are you here?
Such hostility.
I thought we already discussed this last session.
I don't think we did.
Obviously, everybody's memory is a little fuzzy.
The last thing I remember was walking down and all of us talking about burning the book and me saying no because it could lead to the missing people, and then my character just being like heavily affected from last night. Like, that's all I remember.
Okay, let me rephrase it then. Why don't we take this to he who shall not be named, wink wink, nudge nudge, and have him take a look at it. Numbnuts can wait outside, we'll take it in and have a chat with him.
Okay.
We're so hostile for no reason at all.
Shouldn't you be singing in the corner?
They got someone else to do it. I've said enough so far.
you a
I
bard?
thought I could hear tune.
Yes. It doesn't mean I sing all the time.
Don't you enjoy it, though?
Yes, of course I do, but I don't do it all the time. Can you imagine me singing every second of every moment?
Well, you do have
That's
50
just
fingers,
boring.
too, so...
Again, I don't understand what you're talking about.
You must have
Are you
amnesia, good
referring
sir.
to my? Are you making fun of my scales? I don't understand.
You have amnesia, I am beyond convinced of it, or you just have selective memory, sir. By the way, we're getting off track. Let's go to He Who Shall Not Be Named, and...
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
When did he become Voldemort?
when you basically made him Voldemort, you told us from the very beginning we could not say his name. You made him Voldemort.
But you did
And what's
already.
his name?
Hey, I stopped them. It's canon. I stopped them before they could say anything else.
No, but you already. That's the contract. You've already said his name.
I didn't.
What was his name? What did they say?
He said without to not say his name in other people's company.
You two said his name.
I did not say his name. Haster tried to say his name. I stopped him.
Haster said it.
I stopped Haster before he said it. I said that outright.
Listen,
I said before
listen.
Hasters could say his name,
I will say. We'll say he got at least Dex out of his mouth before you covered it.
But yeah, you're the
So
one
he
who
went.
made him
You can take it
Voldemort.
to.
But anyway,
So
Why
Haster,
are
that's what you got out of your mouth.
Okay.
So afraid to say the name Dex.
Deck? Is that what you
Dex.
It's none of your business, okay? It's
I'm afraid it has become my business.
You know
with
what?
Whatever is going on.
I draw my pistol, point it straight at his face, and said, "You'll forget that bit of business if you know what's good for you."
Fucking.
And then I put my pistol back in my, and then I put my pistol away.
Let's just go to the obelisk. Is that what the bar is
I'm
called?
afraid it's hard for me to forget
Yeah.
something like that. I have a very good memory.
Obviously you don't. Anyway, let's go to the obelisk and talk to He Who Shall Not Be Named. We will leave Varen outside, and if He Who Shall Not Be Named wants another participate in our adventure, we'll bring him in. If not, he stays outside and he stays oblivious. Let's go. And she stands up and immediately walks out.
I'm gonna stay with Baron.
No, he's coming with us.
I have my own player agency. I'm staying with Varen.
Okay. Okay.
Lack of trust.
I see.
Lack of trust.
Or something more. Wink, wink. Anyway.
Or something more.
Ooh.
Ooh,
He
spicy.
didn't, when you shushed him, he didn't appreciate that. That's all I'm saying. So he's not happy. So he's gonna walk. He's gonna stay at a back pace with Varen.
But,
Don't worry, lad, I got you.
What brings you to my domain, father? Oh, I didn't know it was my scrubber. But I guess it is now. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Hi, poppers.
Okay, now back on track. So you guys are going to the obelisk, yes?
yes. If that's okay with everyone else, unless they want to do something else.
I am very happy as a DM that I thought ahead and made this map.
Does anyone want to do anything else first?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my mask and use my disturbing visage to basically shock Varen into forgetting what he just heard.
Buddy, you're talking to a bard.
Varen, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Con?
15. Con save. 15.
What's the oh, it's 15? That's 14. Do I have a modifier? No, so just 14.
This disturbing visage causes you to click, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
I then proceed.
Okay.
I then proceed to put my mask back on and follow Zyla downstairs.
And as you follow him, my character will just grin mischievously.
I love his character. I just want you guys to know. It's so deep in lore. I love it. Okay, so you guys are nobody's doing anything. You guys are just going straight to the obelisk, right?
I guess so.
Mhm.
I might actually nip to the blacksmith and go and see if my whip's finished.
Okay. What did she tell you? I can't remember. She say 24 hours or 2
24 hours.
days?
24
hours.
hours.
Okay. For the sake of expediency, we'll say yes, she did finish it, and for the time being, until I can custom make the actual item with a picture and everything, add a whip +1 to your inventory.
Oh, sorry, whip +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is that my weapons are the only ones that have stuff made for them.
Your weapons were not custom; they were bought in a store.
Well, they still have stuff to them.
Listen here, little puppy. She's trying to bite my hand because she wants to play. Oi! See that? See that? Okay. Alright, so we're headed, so, expediency, nobody else is headed to the blacksmith, right? Everybody else sorted their stuff with that? Yes, 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 no,
Yes, I thought so.
maybe? Okay. Alright. Possess is working on that. Y'all are headed to the obelisk. So, with that being said, I shall change the tone. Actually, I want to go back to that. So, as you approach the obelisk, you get to that familiar door. Well, as you get to the obelisk, what are you guys going to do with Varen?
I guess
I
Loki's...
turn, point.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I turn, point at him, and say, "Sit, stay."
You have my word. I will stay put.
Where's the map for...
Are you still creepily grinning?
A little. It's like there's a
Okay.
hint of it.
I love it. It's so fucking creepy. I love it. And this music fits it too.
Hold on.
All right, so
I'm not seeing
you
the
got-
map.
I haven't paused. That's why. As you guys approach the back of the obelisk, which Varen seems kind of strange to you because they kind of left you out in the front as they go around the building.
No, I'm sitting with Varen. I said I'm staying with him.
Well, that's what I said, Varen.
Yeah,
Varen,
okay.
I
You
thought
sitting
it was
with him,
strange. Yeah, Varen thought it was strange that the rest of them went around back. You get to the familiar door as the eye door slides open, and you hear the familiar password.
I say it. It's been like 2 sessions ago. I don't remember what it is.
You got it right now.
Shut up.
I know the magic phrase. I know exactly what the magic phrase is.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Luckily, though you forgot the passphrase, one of you has the means to get in. It's on your pinky finger.
I look at Haster, who
Your
has it on his middle finger, I think, or his
That's
thumb.
what it was. It was your mid. He put it. Was it your middle finger or thumb that you put it on?
It's my thumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah, it's on your thumb. Do you give him the thumbs up?
Yeah. Yeah, I do
Alright.
the thumb emote.
He looks at you, grins, and goes, "Welcome back." And he, as the large oak door slides open, and you all are met with the familiar look and smell of the dimly lit basement of the obelisk.
I think it's just me and Haster that goes in. I think Yoda
It
and
is-
Baron are staying out.
Yes, it is just you. And what the fuck?
Your chickens are loud.
I am sorry. Yeah, they're looking at me right now like, feed me. Fuckers. They're getting big. Okay, so now I'm gonna resume. You guys walk in to the tavern. There is the familiar bartender standing behind the bar, which I never added the fucking thing, but use your imagination. And you have the bustling, as bustling as an underground tavern gets. You're in the basement now. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll walk up to the bar and look to the. Was it a Khajiit or Khajiit bartender?
It was a Khajiit.
I look up to her and I'm like, "Is there any way that we can talk to our boss?" Not saying his name purposely.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. As she steps away, goes out the side gate, and walks into the door as she gives a light knock. Then you guys have, let's say, about a 5-minute gap if you want to talk real quick amongst, say something to one another before you go in. Otherwise, I'll just expedite it. Hello?
May as well
You
just-
should.
Sorry.
Wait, what's that?
Dude.
I was asking if anybody wanted to have an incidental real quick because they have a 5-minute gap right now while the Khajiit's getting decks.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I was slightly AFK.
I was answering a phone call because, you know,
But,
we're live!
yeah, I guess I would look to Varen and ask him, so, do you really not remember anything?
No, I don't.
Is there, what would it be, I guess, to check to see if he's deceiving me? I really want to see if he's just being genuine.
Insight. It'll be
Okay.
insight.
Yeah. okay.
Insight, and he will roll a persuasion or a deception, and it's his choice, and he doesn't have to tell anybody. If he
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see if he's genuinely telling the truth, because I want to see if I think he's actually a good guy. It's gonna be a 19 plus 1 for an unnatural 20.
Where's my rule?
Like I said, it's deception or persuasion, your choice, and you do not have to tell him which one it is.
I think inside, Xylo
That's a
just-
natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
A natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Does he
My
believe you?
first ever natural 20. That's crazy. Yes, he believes me.
Okay. I would look at it, like looking at your eyes, trying to determine like based off of gestures and what I feel like would be on your face through expression. I genuinely believe you, and I say, so do you know if you have amnesia like she was saying? Like, I'm just kind of curious. Do you genuinely like have short-term memory or something? Do you just only remember like 24 hours at a time or something?
No, it's a little more complicated than that. I do not have short-term memory.
Okay.
I
mean-
do have blackouts sometimes, but I don't really think anything of them.
I guess I would like look up to the sky and just kind of scratch underneath my chin a little bit, thinking about it. And I would say, have you any experience fighting demons?
It's about one or two.
Did any of them scratch you? Maybe grab your blood by chance?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
They've all met their end.
I just was concerned of maybe, I guess, some form of a possession or some form of like an infection.
I'm curious for myself. Do you have long sleeves on or short sleeves?
Me?
Yeah.
There are long sleeves with like metal rings on my forearms.
Okay. Like, do you have them rolled up to where they can see your arms at all?
No.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. Well, other than that, like, I mean, I would genuinely believe him. Like, I genuinely feel like he's being honest with me and like confiding the truth with me. And I would look to him. I'd say, well, I mean, I appreciate you being honest with me, you know, and I'm only trying to help. You helped me the other night, and I genuinely feel
say-
like you're a good person.
You can do, if you want, you can do a medicine or a religion check if you want. It's your choice.
Who,
which
me?
one you want. Yeah, medicine or religion. Try if
I
you
mean-
if you want to try to diagnose what's going on.
Yeah, I guess I could do a religion check. Both are +1, so either or, I guess.
Religion? Did you say religion or medicine?
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's for him, religion or medicine. It depends on what he's trying to diagnose.
Oh yeah, no. I'll use one of my luckies to try and re-roll this. Because I am actually invested in it somewhat, I'd say. So yeah, I'll try and find out a little bit more. 9 + 1 isn't going to find out too much. Let's
9
switch
+ 1.
dice here.
Silas just
I'm
leaning
gonna-
up against the bar, just tapping her finger against it, just waiting.
Ooh, that's been worse. I'll take the 9.
So from what you could tell, it doesn't seem like any kind of possession going on at all.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I genuinely feel like he's being honest with me, and I feel like him saying that he's defeated all the demons, like, that would kind of rule out anything of them controlling him if they're no longer, but I mean, maybe they could have infested as a host, you know, infected him as a host, but I genuinely don't believe that, like, he's suffering from any of those, so I would definitely say to him, like, you know, if I can help in any way, you know, I appreciate what you did for me the other night, and so you seem like a genuinely good person, and like I think at the core of it, you're just trying to help. and I can tell that all you want to do is actually help.
Good to know that there is someone in this group that's not hostile towards me.
I love how this crew is already developing a personality. I love it.
It's already clear which two are like how it's like splitting up.
I love it. It's that split before everybody comes together. Okay, so at this time, you guys done? Are you two done with your incidental? Do you have anything else you want to add
I
to
would
your?
say so. That if they only had 5 minutes, that was probably like easily 5 minutes.
All right. So Haster, Zyla, you didn't have anything you wanted to say to each other?
I think
During
Zyla
that
is
time
just like leaning up against the bar, just like looking around, just going like, this place could do with a little bit of cleaning.
Like, it's definitely not as scungy as the Beard and Barrel, but it's definitely dusty.
And I'm just also just like, quite like, my magic brain just going like, yeah, it could also use with some protective wards and all this other stuff. Just like rambling on different stuff, and I don't know if Haster would be doing this or not, but I feel like Haster's just sitting there with his arms crossed, just going, can this witch just shut up already?
I'm currently slumped against a wall, trying not to throw up from the room spinning because this migraine is kicking my ass. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm gonna put my character passed out in the corner because I can barely focus right now. So,
Okay, buddy.
luck. And I'll do it
I shall have Zyla play your character for the time being.
Sweet.
That's too
I'll
much
catch
on
you back.
me.
Now, you pretty much get the gist of him. Alright, so at this time the Khajiit does come back and go, the boss, he'll see you now. Go through the door to the left over there.
Yeah. Haster and I go to the door.
Alrighty then. I will help you out with his character sheet, though. If you want me to do his roles and stuff, I can do that.
Okay.
I just need you to do what he says and shit. So what do you get to the door?
We do a polite knock and then walk through.
Enter. You hear a calm yet intimidating voice. Intimidating only because you know who he is.
So
Do
many
you enter?
regrets. Yeah, we enter.
Alright, as you enter, I will point out, the room has changed a tad bit since you entered last.
Okay.
Now, above the fireplace, rests a familiar face.
To me?
To you. You remember that goblin?
Zyla just
Half-
looks
What's
at the
left of his What's left of its face is now mounted on its fireplace.
Zyla just looks at the goblin on the fireplace, giggles a little bit, and then goes sits down.
I imagine Haster would say,
Yeah.
Impressive. Alright, you guys sit down. I'm assuming... How do you want to sit? How do you want to arrange yourselves?
I get... That's fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So, feet propped up on his desk, leaning back in his purple chair. He looks at you and goes, what brings you back?
We have discovered a lot of new things regarding this case.
His eyes widen briefly as he leans in and goes, "Oh, tell me more."
Well, we think we know part of the disappearances are because of this, and I bring out the mimic tongue and plop it on his desk.
He looks at it and holds it up, looks at it and goes, kind of like looks at you with his, what you can assume he's looking at you with his black eye, as he goes, "A mimic?"
I cast firebolt on it. It did not like that.
Doesn't sound like any mimic I know. As for your question, yes, you may.
Okay.
Huh? Oh.
However,
You're talking to someone else.
however, does it have stats?
Hang on.
Slight pause, everyone. Can you roll to see if
I gotta-
can have him?
I gotta. The DM got a DM.
Yeah. 1 second, guys. I don't have a Mountain Dew right now, Monkey, but I do have a monster. Would you want that?
Yeah, I'll just send you the info of it. Yeah?
You don't know shit about Monkey. That's fine.
If it's the spell, I think, you can't hear anything through it. All I can do is, it can do things that you ask it to do. Like, it can't speak or anything like that.
Lame.
If I remember that one, if I remember that spell correctly.
No, you're right.
Okay. So, he says, so, he's looking at the book, and he's still eyeballing you. Like, he's giving you that death glare, like...
I haven't placed
Mimic?
the book down. I don't think I have the book. I think...
Oh,
I thought Yoda had the book.
Yoda had the book?
No,
Oh,
I
I
did
thought
not.
you
It was Hastor that had the book.
Oh,
Hastor.
Okay, my bad. We haven't
Right,
placed the book down.
I thought you said you handed it to him.
No, we've
bad.
only placed the mimic tongue down. I haven't brought up the
Oh,
book yet.
okay. I misheard you.
Yeah.
Okay, he looks at the mimic tongue and goes, impressive. Now a book. You mentioned the book. What kind of book?
I look to Hastur and just kind of like shrug and like, gesture for him to place it on the table if he wishes.
I'll say he throws it on the table. Dexter will pick it up and go, just a mimic?
We don't know.
As he raises the eyebrow. You got this book off a mimic.
No, we got it off a cultist.
A cultist?
A dark
Now
cultist.
that's interesting. Now that's interesting.
Look, I have a grieving mother back at, what's the bar called that we frequent?
Beard and Barrel.
At the Beard and Barrow, who just lost her baby. I don't have time for riddles right now. We need to figure out what's going on.
He's going to chuckle. He just goes, unfortunate for the mother, but I will say, this book I haven't seen for a very long time.
You know this book.
Oh, I know this book. And it's not good for anybody. And he's going to throw it back on the table. It's not
I-
good for anybody.
I reach over and I pick it up. Is it clasped? Is it closed?
It is still closed.
What would happen if one were to open this book?
Nothing. It's what happens whenever you perform what's in the book. That is the danger. And that's the scary part.
The fact that you were saying that something is scary is quite severe.
I'll tell you what this book is, if you want to know. I can even open it for you if you want.
Before we do that...
Only because I've seen one before.
There's more?
Oh, there's plenty more. You've been to a temple, right?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Loki, how would you attempt to try to listen in?
Just the side of the wall, basically, just leaning up against it.
Can you?
So,
Well,
Outside?
first of all, I also have and I also have a question. Most spells have a visual and a semantic part, so
Yeah.
that would require him actually visibly doing something that I
Yeah,
would
in
see
front
him
of you.
doing next
yeah,
to me
yeah.
on
yeah,
this
yeah.
bench. So
He's-
I'm
yeah, he's-
definitely noticing
he's-
what you're doing. So I mean,
he's messaging me. Yeah, no, you're sitting. They're in a basement right now, and you are outside.
but I would be looking at him and asking him what he's doing, though. If he's
Well,
sitting
I'm
there
not
like
doing
cat-
anything right now, so
Okay,
I'm
if
just
you start
asking
like
questions
casting
and
a
DM.
spell, okay, because I'm gonna say like 100%, he would notice you doing some kind of a visual semantic associated with the spell for sure. So you would definitely imply of like, do you want in or something?
You gonna try to do a spell?
no,
Okay.
no, I'm just gonna stay and hang out with Pirate.
All right.
Yoda?
So, oh, go ahead.
No, she was correcting him on my name. It's all good.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
So back to the conversation. He's going to say, "Well, of course there's. You've been to a temple, right?
Unfortunately.
So well, that there's always more than one scripture, right? There's always more than one Bible.
Out of character, would my character know the god or deity?
There's no specific markings on this other than colors.
Okay. I would have to open it to figure that out.
Yeah.
Before we talk
The only
about...
reason why he knows what it is he's seen it before.
Yeah. Before we discuss opening this, because I do wish to open this, we have Yoda and another adventurer outside that is not a part of the Silver
Huh.
Lantern.
Oh, you mean the Dragonborn that tried to pickpocket you? He's going to give you that, like, raised eyebrow, crooked smile.
Yes.
Yes. He's going to say, yes. I watch you.
How unnerving.
I watch all of you.
How unnerving.
He's gonna hold up the 3 pieces of paper and go, "You did sign a contract."
Yes, I did. Then you also know the devastated look on the mother's face. And know that I'm not playing games. So, you know what I'm about to ask. What is your answer?
Which you're going to. I don't watch things. I don't know what you're going to ask until you actually ask it. I'm not a mind reader. I can change my face, but I can't read minds.
Can
boy,
Varen
that'd be a power.
can Varen be included in this organization or no? Because
As long
there's
as
a
he's willing to sign it. He's going to put his elbows on the table and clasp his fingers like this and rest his chin on them. Go. As long as he's willing to sign a contract.
right.
And then he's going to say something along the lines of, "But I feel like he's no stranger to those."
What do you know of the Dragonborn?
Oh, I don't know anything. I just know what I watch through you, New Pastor, and through Yoda. He's a very interesting fellow, I must say.
An asset to you then.
Or a liability. He's a gamble, really. However, luckily for you, I'm a gambling man.
Sometimes gambles can
Pay
be
off.
deadly. And can be deadly.
Sometimes it paid off. So let's find out which one, shall we? Bring him in.
Alright,
My character is going to just string
Before
his,
he does, actually,
Hold on.
before we do, if you don't mind, quickly while we're still on the bench before they come out, while that conversation is going on, Yoda's gonna look to Varen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna look to you and he's going to say to you, "I don't trust the guy inside. And I meant what I said earlier. I don't think has the better purpose of this land in mind. And I genuinely think he's going to ask you to do the same thing. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to risk you a lot. So I wanted to know when my time came that I had to sign this same contract with another other than this one. And I would tell you that there are greater things to give your purpose to. In a sense of he's speaking in reference to giving your soul to a greater purpose. Like your soul is the fact that he knows that you still even have one is saying that like he's telling you to preserve your soul. That knowing that he no longer has one and that it's actually not even like a gamble so much for him, but he's saying in reference to you of like preserve what makes you you. You know what I mean? Because like he would say like your soul is you. That's what your own life essence is. And to give someone even an opportunity at something like that is almost a sin in itself. That's more so of like his monk side, I guess, saying from his time in the monastery, he's saying like of what he found a soul to truly be through meditation. And at the same time, he's
It's
also
your monk
saying,
side overpowering your demon side is basically what
yeah,
it is.
he's basically saying like your soul is yours to decide how you will use it. And like if it is your will to gamble it, then so do it. But go with the mindset of it doesn't come free. It also is again a double-edged sword. You don't get something for nothing.
Did I ever play? I played him the song, right?
The legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he was the
My
one
character
playing it the
literally
last
played
time.
it.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
gonna
He was
say
the
he
one
played
playing
it the last
Well, I
time.
mean,
He got
I
like
was
a 20 on
talking.
his
I was
performance.
talking like. I was talking about like above table, like I did play it for him, right? Like I couldn't remember. if I
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
like,
I'm almost 90% sure he got it. He was the one playing
Okay.
it actually in the bar. So
Okay.
yeah, you're all good.
I do remember him playing music. I just can't. I couldn't remember off the top of my head what all songs he played. All right. So, you two are conversing. So while you
don't
guys
have
are
to worry
conversing,
about me.
I will say
I've had my
Zyla and
shift
Hasser
over.
are gonna mosey their way out,
Can
and you can finish your conversation if you want.
can
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Haster
interrupt. I
go
didn't.
and get them? I have a question for your old Dexter.
Yeah, we'll say Hasher
begrudgingly
Yeah.
goes out.
But they can finish that conversation first.
As he says something along the lines of, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
My
I'm
best
sure.
possessed impersonation I can do.
Yes, I am sure.
But yeah, I would hear your response, Baron, if you want to give me a response to that.
Yeah, I think he'll just say, "You don't have to worry about me. I've had my share fill of deals and all that. I don't need any more." Sure
I would
enough to
just-
say,
Oh, go ahead.
even if I do take another deal, I believe that my God will provide for me.
He would look at you, actually, now hearing you mention a god, he would kind of look almost sideways, just kind of tilt his head a little bit. "A god, you say? Well,
Yes.
I hope he is at least worthy of your service, then. You know, I hope that he will provide for you in your times of doubt and in your times of need. But
They already have.
I would definitely say to you, again, this guy you're gonna meet, he's a character, and I would definitely
No.
say I don't entirely trust him, and I don't think. I would definitely say I don't. Oh,
Sorry.
there was
Nice.
no. You're good. I would say though, like I don't think that he has our best purpose in mind. I think he only has his own best interest in mind. So take that with a grain of salt.
He's not the only character around here, I can assure you of that.
He would chuckle and laugh. I suppose we all are, aren't we?
Indeed. Indeed we are.
So, as you guys are discussing this, you see the familiar mask and silhouette of Hoster as he kind of just whistles like a and motions you guys to come with him. I feel like sorry. I don't think he would actually whistle, but sorry. At the risk of trying not to make him sound like an asshole, I'm just going to.
Yeah,
try
no,
to
you.
be
I
more
get what you're
possible.
doing. Yeah, you're.
Boy, cunt, it's your turn.
You always
I
come when
stand
I
up.
figure you.
I stand up though, seeing him walk out, noticing him coming out of the doorway. I stand up and I look down to Varys again and I say, "Well, it looks like it's time. Let's go see what's going on and see what they found out, I guess, about this book. Hopefully they didn't give it to him."
Not
And so, with that being said, everybody take 5, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, and we'll reconvene back here. And let's say 7. Well, take 7-8 minutes. We'll say 7:40, because I know I gotta go to the bathroom. You guys can get a drink, do whatever you gotta do. So, I should be back. Or you can discuss whatever you need to discuss.
out of character, Loki. Is Varen a warlock?
No.
Interesting.
No, he is a bard artificer.
Interesting.
I was
Currently.
I was curious. You threw me off a little with the god
Yeah,
because I figured you
'cause-
might have a patron. Yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, warlock? Like, in my notes, I have warlock?
I wasn't I wasn't necessarily thinking warlock, but I was definitely like I said, it definitely caught my ear a little bit with that. Only because so we have a cleric in me and Dexter's other session, and he has 2 gods. He has 2 gods that he deals with. One is Nyx and one is Apollo. And so he has to. Nyx has been constantly trying to tempt him with dark temptations from the void, but on the other end of that, Apollo has saved him from Nyx twice or 3 times now in our sessions, and has not only has he been rewarded for his faith to Apollo because of it, though he's gotten like boons that will give him like extra advantage on his rolls and stuff when it comes to healing and stuff like that. So he got. And as well as protection against like darker magics, he also, because Apollo being a lighter god and representing like light magic, he definitely is giving him more of an advantage towards darker magics and stuff like that. So kind of cool. Magics and stuff like that. So. I'm curious to find out which god it is, though.
You can always ask him.
Yeah, I definitely will leave that for later, though, for sure. More bar talk, I'm sure. Mine technically has a god as well. That's why he's also kind of in the same idea set of yours, though, too, because he also serves. His is more of a demon lord, though, that he serves. So opposite end of the spectrum of yours. He doesn't serve a god; he serves a demon. And it's a demon of knowledge. Essentially, it's a greed, like a high demon of greed. So like their greed is like not wealth; it's knowledge. They want to know everything there is to the universe. So. Like, if there's a different ability that he doesn't know about from a different realm or a multiverse, he wants it. He wants to go make that his and add it to his repertoire of knowledge. So that's why Yoda is always looking for a fight, is because he's looking for new abilities. He's trying to appease the god by finding new abilities.
The fire is lit. The dice are cast. Welcome to your story. Gather close. Steel your hearts. The story begins. In a world where shadows breathe and fate is carved in quiet grief, where kings may fall and gods may lie, and even legends still can die.
It was a long day today.
Yeah, that's fair. It was.
Any of your streaming community have any questions, comments, concerns?
No, Monkey asked if I could roll, see if I can run over the dragons like I do the Peggies.
Nah.
Aw, come on. What the hell? No, that's not what I wanted to do.
What do you guys think of the campaign so far?
Pretty good.
Good, I like
Chilling.
it.
I try to cater to everybody's playstyle the best I can, so
Now everyone can
I know
hear the
that-
music that we're listening to. I didn't realize that no one could hear it.
I know Dilly, whenever he joins, he did tell me his character is more roleplay, like oriented.
Yeah, that's cool.
He likes to play the comic relief, and I absolutely love it. You guys are gonna love this character. He was telling me about it while we were fishing the other Saturday.
Yeah, we were just talking about what Loki's character is, because I was just like, is he also a warlock in there as well? Like, what's going on? Like,
Dude, his
literally-
character, he's been messaging me all week about his character, and I love the concept. It's just what he wants to do with it, he's not quite high enough level to do it yet.
I think I do actually kind of know where he might be going with it, but I think I've seen
But I
something
love-
with it.
I love the idea.
But he could completely throw me off. Like, I've seen some very interesting Dragonborn builds whenever listening to, like, I listen to the horror stories of Crit Crabs, but I also like hearing about, like, the other good players from those stories, though, too, of, like, their characters and how they explained, like, their characters' work. And I was like, oh, wow, dude, that's a really cool character concept. Like,
Whenever I started DMing, I started off with trying to get through the horror stories that were there. I had the experience with that, and so I had more good to come than bad. Like, because I was always curious, like, for example, the deck of many things and the deck of many fates.
yeah.
Experienced DMs will tell you that is the fastest way to derail a campaign
Oh, yeah, 100%.
ever.
I've heard
And-
nothing but horror stories about
Just so you
Deck of Many
know, Phoenix, the other part of my character is set.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah,
But yeah, no,
I've
it's
heard nothing of
Generally, like if I was to like this campaign, like I'm trying to let you guys, like it's open world. You guys can go any direction you want. Like, yeah, there's the main story, but you can also veer off from the main story. Like, say Dex says you need to go to this place, but instead you want to go to a city or something. Like, you could do that. But the Deck of Many Fates, like, dude, every campaign I have Deck of Many Fates just because it's fucking hilarious.
It's not here, is it?
Oh, it's in
Shit.
this world.
Shit.
You guys just haven't come across it yet.
Shit.
I learned a lesson, very valuable lesson. I try to let you guys get some levels before throwing the deck in the mix. There are some powerful things in that deck. And as soon as you guys find the deck, usually the first thing out of my mouth is make a new character.
Never.
Alright, so you guys are ready to pick back up?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright. We're gonna get back at her. So, Master, Yoda, Vern, Yoda and Vern are led in by Haster through the large, steel enforced oak door. You walk into a very dimly lit, musty smelling, dusty looking tavern. With a very mysterious vibe. And Haster leads you to another door that is red in color. And he's going to just knock twice. As a voice from the other side simply says, Come on, then. And Haster just open. He holds the door open for you guys, for you guys to walk through. You guys should be able to control your own characters, I believe, so you can put yourself wherever you want to be.
As I walk by Aster walking inside, I just look him in the eyes and give a subtle wink.
So as you walk in to your right, above a fireplace, you see half of a face of a goblin above the fireplace. To either side, to one side there is a bloody suit of armor. To the other, a red, ominous-looking suit of armor with spikes and horns. And a gold dragon dead in front of you, and almost in the center of the room. And to your left is 3 red chairs, very nice and lavish, and a nice lavish oak desk. And behind that oak desk sits Dexter upon a purple throne-like chair. It's not quite a throne, but it's a throne-like chair. It's a high back chair.
For anyone who was wondering what Dexter looks like, I have
And-
him on.
And suddenly, Baron, you put 2 and 2 together, and this figure has the vibe of the legend.
Hmm. Very interesting.
And he's going to look at you and Yoda and say, Yoda, have a seat, will you? It's a pleasure to have you back. And he's going to look at Varen and go, a new face I see.
I just honestly, partially, almost ignore him. I hear what he says, but I choose not to respond to it and just go over towards where the purple couches are. Just have a seat and pull my hat down over my face.
He is going to take the bottle of white liquid, and he's going to pour 4 glasses, like whiskey glasses, and it has like a swirling white cloudy look. It kind of resembles, like, if you can imagine milk mixing with Jaeger, but without milk curdling, that's kind of what it looks like. It's kind of got that, like, cloudy swirl to it. And just typical legend fashion, he's going to put his feet back up on the desk with a glass in his hand. He's going to take a swig. And he's going to say, these 3 are for you. And he's going to point to Xyla, Yoda, and Haster. And he's going to motion with his glass to Varen and say, you don't get one quite yet. As he smiles. So, I've seen the book. What do the 4 if you want?
I don't look at anyone. I keep my eyes on Dexter. As I say,
you did want to ask Dexter something before they came into the room.
it's fine. I can ask after.
Okay.
I say, directed at Yoda, because he's the one that's most concerned about this book. I say, our friend here has seen this book before. He states that opening it will not cause any harm, however, doing the spells inside will. He also knows how to open it. What are your views?
He kind of lifts his hat, looking at still forward towards the fireplace, but hearing you from behind, and looks up and says, "Best that book stay closed. It's not for the best of anybody that it gets opened. It's not for our eyes."
He's going to look over at Yoda and simply say, "Unfortunately, I tend to agree with him. But, nonetheless, if you want it opened, I'll open it." But I will say, I want nothing to do with what's in that book.
I nod, pick up the book, and hold it up for Haster to take again, and say, if Yoda thinks it should stay closed, then it shall stay closed. And I may hand it back to,
Can somebody ask Haster what he wants to do with this situation? Because I don't want to know. I don't know what he would actually do.
I think he might be asleep. He originally had it in his possession, so I was just thinking he could have it back. Like, he was the,
He had the backpack. That's why he was
Yeah.
putting it in his satchel or whatever that he had.
I mean, if y'all want me to put it in my possession, I will.
I mean, either or, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Like, yeah,
then-
as long as it's not being opened, that was his
Yeah,
main
then,
concern. Is where he was at.
What I'll do is I have, like, a belt with spell books, class on them. I'll just slide it behind one of the spell books. And I'll keep it
He
on
will-
my person.
He will say, he goes, however, that book, it is a Bible. But it's not a Bible to any particular god. But a Bible wrote by a man obsessed with power and bringing back the Dark Ones. And he's going to look over at Yoda with his black eye. And he's just going to say, "You know who I'm talking about." He goes, opening that book and performing what is in it will give any who perform the what is in that book the means to bring back any being within that book.
He was saying that to me.
Oh, he said, whenever he looked at you and said that book brings, or it was created by a man obsessed with power with the intention on bringing back the Dark Ones, and he looked at you and said, "You know who I'm talking about."
I guess he would more think it would be more towards someone like Niv. Like, he definitely wouldn't insinuate immediately to his mind that it was Niv, I guess. Like
Like, he said Dark Ones, meaning more than one.
Yeah, Niv is like the higher demon lord. Retsu is not actually the demon lord. That's
like-
Niv. Yeah.
So, like, based on when he says the Dark Ones, he's talking about like the betrayer gods,
Okay.
and in this case, like the big, mean bastard would be the Chained Oblivion, and he's
Okay.
the god of destruction.
Okay, I mean, I guess that tracks. He would definitely think something along the lines of like something bigger and more strength-wise, like Niv, in his mind. Though, like that would be his first track of when he would think of when someone says something like that. If he's saying, you know who I'm talking about, his first track is going to immediately the god that, or like his demon god that he worships, I guess, not so much like anyone else in particular.
He essentially looked at you more or less like how a normal person would look at like a cult. Like, if you say cult, you would just associate all cults as kind of being
That's
the same
fair.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. He wouldn't
He's
he
stereotyped.
wouldn't react, but in his mind, I would say, like, in that same track, Yoda would kind of jest in his own mind of like calling a cult.
He didn't say cult specifically, but
No, I know. That's what I'm
Honestly,
saying. Like
yeah.
that would be his, like if he's making that kind of a comment, he would also in his mind though he'd be like, "Lol, a cult calling a cult." Like so, like yeah, he'd just be like, kind of in his own head laughing about it that like he made such a comment, I guess, almost like that he referred to it in that way. I guess he would almost kind of laugh in his own head about
to be
it.
fair, you would know this. Dexter isn't the leader of. It's not really a cult. It's a.
He
syndicate.
sees
Or-
it as such, though. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He sees
as
it
a
as.
cult.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sees
but
it as a cult. Y'all
Dexter-
wear the same uniforms. Y'all wear like the
Well,
same colors and stuff
he's-
like that.
He's
You'll have the
organized
ring.
crime. His is more like a mafia. It's
Yeah.
an organized crime thing.
But he would still deem it as such. Like even his
Oh, yeah, like a
monastery,
cult.
he
Okay,
sees it as a
I
cult,
get-
though.
I
Like
get your. Now I'm getting your. I got your thought
Yeah.
process now. I get it. Like, oh, the army's a cult. I can see that. And for those of you watching that are offended by that, I was in the army, so fuck off. Okay.
The liberals
Multiple
will
army
unite.
members.
I'm just kidding.
multiple army members have all said, not just even army, multiple service members have said it's a form of a cult. You
It's
kind
a
of
cult. It's a cult.
you join a brothership. You go through hazing. It's
Yeah.
definitely a cult.
It's a cult. So he says that to you, and then he's going to look over at Varen. I said, "Now you intrigue me."
I intrigue many people.
I'm a man of many faces, as I'm sure you've heard.
I have.
But I don't have a face for you. And that's something. No matter though. I don't need a face to intimidate. But before that, where are my manners? Do you know my name? And he's just going, he's staring at you. Do you know what this guy looks
Yes,
like?
I do.
It should be on the roll 20, I think. I think I have it on there. Loki.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's staring at you.
Okay. I'm just staring back.
And then he's going to say, oh fuck. I missed that. Sorry, hold on. DM got another DM.
Where's our soundboard when we need it?
Okay. He's going to say, where are my manners? He's going to motion you for your hand. Like he's just going to hold out his hand like he's going to give you a handshake. Do you reach for it?
Before
Hey,
Baron can, I place my hand on his and say, not to speak rudely of someone who I have a contract with, but he deals in contracts. Think before you agree to anything. And then
And then he's going to look at you. He's going to look at you and say, gonna give that crooked grim, unfortunately. And he's gonna look back at Varum with a intimidating look and say, unfortunately, there's nobody alive that does either isn't loyal to me, have a contract with me, or that is alive that knows where this place is. So there's a decision to be made.
would you allow me a short moment to think it over?
By all means.
And Varen's just gonna get up, walk over here, just look at the wall, and just going to have a thinking moment, right?
Okay. Yep.
And then he's gonna prick his finger on his lute and snap.
All right.
What?
All right.
Arcana check! Can I do an Arcana check?
Go ahead. Do an Arcana check.
Like, what the fuck is this person? Like, why?
And he's gonna
That is
walk
a
back over.
13 plus 8, that is a 21.
All right. Should I roll
you
against
think?
it?
I mean, is it magical in nature?
No.
He
Unfortunately,
just
she
pricks his
doesn't pick
fucking.
up anything.
He just pricks his fucking finger randomly? That's fucking. Oh my god, okay. Shut the fuck up.
Maybe
He's
you
gonna
rolled the
sit
wrong
down. He's gonna sit down
deck.
again, and he's gonna just. Sorry, what were you saying?
He's gonna chuckle and say,
History check.
sign the contract.
Oh, of course.
And
if
he's
it means
going
I
to
can
put
help
down
you
a piece.
sort out.
He's going to put down a piece of paper and hold out his hand again.
And he's gonna reach over and use his left hand to sign his name, Varen Skull.
He's going to laugh
And,
at you. He's going to laugh at you. He's like, you're mistaken, my friend. I don't need a signature. And then he's going to
Well-
grab your wrist, slam your hand on the ground, and he's going to stab your hand. He goes, I need your blood.
What the f? Yeah.
Can I do a religion check?
A religion check?
Yeah. Would you allow me?
Sure.
Fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I think this is religion in some nature, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure
Like, he
this
doesn't-
fucker out.
He doesn't stab your hand to the table, but he like flips your palm side up, and he just like kind of like jabs it to get blood out. Like he doesn't ram it through your hand.
19.
It's not
Is it
religion in nature.
religious? Okay.
Okay, I can't do any more checks right now. I'll stop for now. I'll do more later. Because I want to do a history. I want to do all the fucking rules.
Ginger's over here like.
Okay, yeah. So that happens.
I'm so confused.
He's going to say, all you need to do is put your hand, while it's breathing, on the paper, and say my name.
Already be quiet, love.
He's going to place his hand on it. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
He's going to look over at Zyla. And he's going to motion.
I'm not saying your name until it's confirmed that I can. Nice try.
You're in polite company.
I'm so confused. What's going
I
on?
don't I don't say his name. I point to very visibly point to Varen and cast message and say his name is Dexter.
Okay, thank you. Dexter.
It's a pleasure. Welcome to the Silver Lantern Syndicate. Now, you have questions. I have answers. I have connections. You obviously don't want me to open this book. I told you what the book is. You have any more questions about the book? Any more questions about this cult?
Why are they so afraid to say your name out loud?
It's not simply anybody saying my name. It's just those who have the contract. If they say my name outside of my blessing or my company, then I take their soul. I'm not no demon by any means. No demon. But they do fetch a very nice penny.
And I would
And that's what I'm all about. And he's going to look back over at Yoda. You know all about souls, don't you there? He's literally just getting amusement just from Yoda just ignoring him. As he takes another drink, sets down
He's
another
just
whiskey
gonna-
glass,
Is Dexter
pours another.
a pick-me girl?
He's just gonna-
He pick me! Pick me! Pick me!
he really is just gonna sit there and continue to like. He's just sitting and like trying to feel the fire from the distance over from where he's at, but not exactly. He's almost like meditating right now. He's not even really paying attention right now. He's literally like lost in the flames, almost trying to meditate, to ignore the fact that he's even here. Like, he does not feel comfort while he's here. He genuinely doesn't trust this character. Like, he thinks, again, not to like be like holier than thou, but he genuinely thinks like this person does not have the greater purpose in mind. And that being said, like he's still just trying to ignore the fact that he's even here.
And everybody can definitely tell that Dexter is definitely getting a kick out of the fact that Yoda is so uncomfortable.
It's not that he's uncomfortable. It's the fact that
Or
he just
doesn't trust- he doesn't
want
trust
to
him.
be there.
He's
Yeah.
getting a giggle out of the fact that he doesn't trust him.
Yeah, it's not so much
Dexter's-
like he feels.
Dexter's
like-
definitely a bully. He's definitely a bully.
Can
He's that stereotypical like mob boss. Like, you can ignore me all you want, but I get what I want.
He's a pick-me girl. Is it obvious that Yoda doesn't want to be here?
Oh, yeah, I definitely would say that Yoda's making it very, very abundantly clear by now that he doesn't want to be here.
Can I message over my shoulder at Yoda and just simply say, if you wish to leave, you are more than welcome to. I know you do not trust this man. I will deal with him if need be. But
I suppose
but
at this point,
I'm leaving that up to you. If you want to
I-
walk out, you can.
I'm just trying to think of what he would do. Like, ultimately, like, he did say that he opened up to you guys and said that at least he validates you for is like the people that he at least sees that has their heads even remotely screwed on. Like, you guys are characters. He sees you as characters. You know what I mean? He sees you as unique people that he's being kind of roped in with right now. But he says, like, he's ultimately, like, making the best of what he sees as a bad situation, right? Like, he's in a shit sandwich, and you guys are at least the only three that he's seen in the town so far that even remotely has their heads on right. Like, at least has some general direction of right and wrong. You know what I mean? That's what he's seeing. And so, like, he wouldn't, now that he did that, ultimately he wouldn't just want to up and abandon you in the instance of, like, something were to go wrong. But yeah, I would suppose, like, he would be frustrated enough, though, like, character-wise, he would be frustrated enough that he would ultimately just kind of stand up, look to, if Hastor's still by the door, he'd walk by and just, as he's walking by to the door, he's gonna say, I'm heading back to the inn. I'll meet you there. And I'm gonna head back to the barrel. I'm just going to respectfully let myself out without saying anything further.
Alright. Dexter's kind of gonna see you soon. With a creepy, crooked smile, like that, like, snarly, arrogant, like... like, yeah, you don't like me, but I'll see you again.
And just to kind of give Possess's character Hastor a reason, and I'll just message to him if you wish to. I know you don't particularly feel comfortable in this person's company. If you wish to leave as well, you're more than welcome to.
I know for a fact, it isn't so much that, because I know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much that it's not a trust standpoint that Hastor doesn't like Dexter.
I think it's more uncomfort, and he's wanting to
It's
know
a-
more about the person he was hunting.
It's more of a intimidating, like, he knows what he's capable of factor.
Yeah.
Like, a man that he thought was dead was just confirmed to be alive by the man sitting in the purple chair.
Yeah.
And somehow working for him. So, there's that.
Yeah. But if
He's
like,
right.
if we want to
But
say
Dexter
that his
is-
character wants to leave, we can.
Oh.
It's up to you.
Oh, we'll say, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I really don't. Yeah, we'll say he leaves because I really don't know what he would say.
Neither would I. It's kind of like a roll of the dice with.
I know he would have questions, but that's gonna have to wait till you guys come back.
Yeah.
But he is going to pour 2 more glasses. Or, he's not even going to pour 2 more glasses. He's going to look in front of him and say, well, am I the only one drinking? This is a bar.
It seems so
Hey.
because I am task oriented right now.
He's gonna look at Varen and he's like, "You just signed a contract. Wish to celebrate?" As he downs another, as he literally, he finishes his what was left of his glass, and he grabs the bottle and just bottoms up with the bottle.
I have
Dexter
my
has a drinking
own
problem.
taste in drink.
Oh, by all means, more for me. All right. You have any more questions about the book, the cult, anything?
The cult. Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, do I know anything about the cult? So I strongly dislike them. Mainly for the fact that they tried to copy my colors. Let me rephrase that. My father's colors. I didn't pick the colors, but my father's colors. They tried to mimic that. They tried to frame us for their misdeeds. Though, that guy who wrote said Bible created the cult, and this cult is called the Dark Order. They dress similarly to us. However, the problem is we're hard to find, if you haven't noticed. They don't tend to hide very well. That, and we prefer more dealings with illicit potions and magical items, whereas they prefer to deal in bringing back dark gods. And with their leader being defeated by a band called the Rusty Trinkets, I don't imagine anything good is gonna come of this. Hopefully they're not trying to resurrect him. If they're not trying to resurrect him, then they're definitely trying to continue his work.
And their goal is to bring back either this person to bring back a god or bring back the god themselves. Do you believe?
Bring back the betrayer gods. There's 9 of them. They are the gods of the 9 hells, and the worst of which being the Chained Oblivion. And that's the one that they're aiming for first. Because if they free him, he can free the others.
Where would you recommend we look next for these cultists?
That I wouldn't know. I mean, if I was going to hide and try to rebuild from the bottom up, I'd go for a cave, the sewers, a mine, anywhere hidden really. But the fact that you've seen 2 of them tells me that they're gaining enough traction to start showing themselves, and that's terrifying.
They might be close to the end or starting their ritual.
I have a funny feeling, these disappearances, I feel like you're gonna have better luck with them than your, he's going to look at the tongue, than your mimic. So maybe not always lost.
One Haster believes that the mimic could have been capturing the victims, eating some of them, or bringing them to the cult.
That's possible. It's also possible that that mimic was summoned by the cult. Sounds like you have a mystery on your hands, and it sounds like I want no parts of it.
Clearly.
However, if you guys do end up, and he's going to rub his fingers together as he looks at his nails and looks back at you guys. If you do find any particular magic items, come to me first before you go to any store, because I can tell you, I will offer you quite a bit more than a pawn shop.
Well, this tongue is the only evidence that we have so far, so it'll be staying with us until we discover anything further. Varen, do you have any questions?
I'm more concerned on if Yota is alright or not.
Would you like to go check on him? I have a few off-topic questions for our friend here.
Very well. I'll see you back at the inn then. And Varen's just gonna make his way out. And with that,
Dexter can say, it's been a pleasure.
yeah, I know.
He says, yeah, I know.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
British
my
and
autograph
Boston-
later.
British and Boston and Australian all mixed in one. Yeah.
You can have my. I'll give you my autograph later. Alright, yeah, he goes. And with that, I'm just gonna go and get something to eat real quick, and I'll be right back. Just fill me in on what happens.
Okie dokie. And he's going to say, and then there was one. What can I do for you?
You said you've been listening in on everything.
Of course, not everything. I mean, that would just be weird. But whenever I hear my new contractees are up to slaughtering, I tend to observe.
What did you see from last night?
Regarding.
After the fight in the tavern.
I see you talking to a mother mourning. And not much past that, really. It's not like I watch you all the time. I mean, once the excitement wears off, I mean.
I know that you
There's mo-
speak Elven, and I know that you heard what I said to the mother.
I don't know if I quite recall. Refresh my memory.
I told the mother that I understand what she is going through.
Ah, yes. I wasn't quite sure what you meant by that.
We're gonna keep it.
I did raise an eyebrow.
Well, my secrets are my own just as yours are yours. And I would prefer that this doesn't get out. And she stands up, looks at Dexter, and goes, I agree with my allies. You are a man to be cautious of. I hope that this vulnerability that I revealed does not see the light of day.
He is going to look at you, smile, and say, that just shows intelligence. He goes, I trust no one. That's why I make you sign contracts.
I'm sure we can all tell. And she turns and walks out the room.
Well done, guys. That was an awesome RP. Alright, so you make your way back to the tavern
Yes.
of the Beard and Barrow. Haster is now officially passed out at the table.
I walk in to see Haster just like slumped over the table, and I just shake my head and sit down. Right.
Sorry, I'm also slightly AFK at the moment. I'm also getting something. to
Okay.
eat, but
So
yeah.
with that being said, we'll take another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. All I had today was that sub and some hash browns. So
Oh, dude, I ain't worried, guys, because that just gives me more time to go get chocolate milk.
Yeah, like I said, I should be okay to stay up a little bit later tonight. But yeah, I have work at noon tomorrow, so.
Well,
mean, I work
if
at
we're
eight.
going,
I
if
work
we're
at
all stepping away to get food, I will join this party. I'll be right back.
So you guys, you're not the only one in the work, the work community here. I'll work at 8 a.m. so it's definitely not going to be too awfully late. Yeah, I can do that real quick. I can put some as that.
Oh, gather close and hear a tale, a hero strange and tall. A half-full green and skinny thin with hair like garden hall. An afro bright like broccoli sprouting from his head. And every time he tried to sing, the tavern wished him dead. He smelled like socks and onions and last week's stew gone bad. But somehow every foolish thing he did turned out not half bad. Oh, broccoli, broccoli, worst bard you'll ever see. His songs make dogs all howl in pain and say, let's flee the sea. But broccoli, broccoli, by luck or destiny, the clumsiest fool in all the land defeats the enemy. He trips upon the tavern floor, he falls off every chair. His lute is always out of tune and stew stains coat his hair. The kitchen, though, now that's his throne, his cooking can't be beat. Though crumbs and grease and mystery sauce still cover half the meat. The ladle falls, the cauldron spills, the fire leaps to the sky. But somehow when the smoke all clears, the meal's a perfect pie. Hey! Oh, broccoli, broccoli, worst bard you'll ever see. His songs make cows stop giving milk and frighten royalty. But broccoli, broccoli, by luck or destiny, the clumsiest fool in all the land defeats the enemy. Now broccoli never bathes, they say, not winter, spring, nor fall. The taverns know he's coming by the smell before the call. His armor's mostly gravy, his boots are lined with stew. There's something living in his cloak no cleric ever knew. He cooks with wild abandon, no recipe, no care. He dropped a chotto in the pot and swore it should be there. The pan explodes, the ceiling cracks, the kitchen set aflame. Yet somehow when the smoke clears out, the stew tastes just the same. Oh, broccoli, broccoli, worst bard you'll ever see. His songs make dragons plug their ears and flee in misery. But broccoli, broccoli, by luck or destiny, the clumsiest fool in all the land defeats the enemy. Now darkness rose in Zandora, wicked lord of dread. Armies marched and heroes fell where countless souls lay dead. Then broccoli tripped upon a rock, his lute flew through the air. It struck the evil tyrant's crown and knocked him down the stair. The villain fell, the crown rolled off, the army ran in fear. And broccoli stood there scratching his head like, yep, just like I planned it here. Oh, broccoli, broccoli, worst bard in history. His music sounds like dying goats inside a broken tree. But broccoli, broccoli, raise mugs of victory for the stinkiest fool in all the land. close and hear a tale of hero.
Naturally has a sweet flavor to it. Like it's a sweet fish.
See, my mom she does the regular macaroni, mayonnaise, whatever the fuck she does, and then adds the dill pickles to it, and then hard-boiled eggs. And
Yeah, well, that sounds good.
I like that. I like that bitter taste.
Macaroni salad is pretty hard to mess up, but you don't put celery
yeah.
in. That's my opinion. Other people like it. I get it.
No,
For me,
I
I don't like the strands. I don't like the fibrous nature of celery. I don't like the flavor of celery. It's just all around. Like, I like it, I guess, whenever you add it to chicken noodle soup and stuff, though. Like that.
I like
When it's
cooked
properly
curry,
like cooked down and it's like it just melts in your mouth and the fibers are all proper cooked.
I love
like, that's
celery.
fine.
I love celery like dipped in ranch. Like I'll eat it like that. I don't like it on a lot of my food.
I guess I like it with blue cheese, but even still, like blue cheese and stuff whenever I have wings. But that's more so as like I need a flavor palate cleanser, because that's really what we give you them for. Like in the restaurant, that's why we give it to you. It's a palate cleanser. So like if you're sharing wings amongst other people, it's 90% water content. So it just cleanses your palate. And celery also has like that extremely pungent flavor that's going to clear your palate of whatever wing sauce you had prior. So that is why they give you celery with your wings, so that you can share wing sauces or whatever, and like, oh, I want to try that one. Now I want to try that one, and you don't have to have that other flavor in there. "15-year chef knowledge."
Yeah, man, I have to agree with you on the celery and macaroni salad, though.
Yeah, that's a weird combo. Like I said, when it's properly rendered.
It's an instant turn off for me when I see macaroni salad with celery.
That's the thing, like, it was blended in there, so, like, I almost didn't see it, but I could taste it. Like, it was the flavor of it, and I'm like, nope. And I could taste the fibrous strands. I was like, this is, nope. I'm gonna be picking these things out of my teeth.
As soon as I find out celery's in macaroni salad, I instantly just don't touch it.
There's very few things that you can present to me food-wise that I will say no to. That's just how my parents brought us up.
No, I'm the same way. But that's one of those foods.
We were always told, like, you can't say no until you've actually tried it. And then once you've actually tried it, and if you still don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to eat it. But guess what? You're going to make your own next dinner, whatever you're having, and it's probably going to be ramen or something. So enjoy ramen instead of what we're all eating, you know? And at that point, you're just like, I guess I'll try it. And then you come to find out, actually, you know, it's kind of... There's stuff even now, like, I tried as a kid. Like, I hated Brussels sprouts as a kid. My babysitter ruined that for me, because, like, she used to feed us those things when we were kids as, like, our vegetables and stuff that they would tell our parents that we were eating. And they, like, gave us horrible shit at this lady's place. And, I still remember, like, despising them, and then I had them at Tuscana. I said, no, I don't like them. They're like, dude, try them again. Like, I was like, I don't know if I got older or the taste has just changed, but I like them like that.
That and spinach, dude. I used to hate Brussels sprouts and spinach, but as I got older, dude, they're like my favorite vegetables now.
You got to put them with bacon and balsamic vinegar. That's the way to do it.
Like, I just love Brussels sprouts, and I love spinach now. Like, I used to hate it. I used to hate both of those things, but I fucking love them now. Canned spinach is debatable, though. It's like, I gotta, like, really pepper the fuck out of it.
Sorry, I'm just fixing my dinner.
All good.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
pretty much good. I just have a minute or two left for it to melt the cheese, and I'm good.
Cool. Just, giving everybody their time here.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't mean to like take it up or whatever. Like, I mean, if they wanted
I'm
to do
almost
some
done my
like
pizza.
RP. Word. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll wolf this burger down real fast. I'm starving. It's gonna be gone real quick.
Yeah, I finished that fucking pretzel salad already, so.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Like I said, I haven't eaten pretty much anything other than a sandwich that I had at work after, like, I got something at 3 o'clock just to tide me over. And I was going to make dinner when I got back, but I was like, you know what? I saw you already started the call, and I was like, I guess I'll pop in and see, like, what's going on. And
Dude, I put my arms up over my head and looked in the fucking video call, dude. This shirt's fucking so goddamn old, the fucking sweat stains stay in the armpit. This is my fucking bricklayer shirt whenever I had it whenever I was a bricklayer, dude. Like, fuck.
Yep.
Good thing I don't wear
is
this fucking...
a very, very, very cursed dagger.
Yes, it is.
I like the staff of the python.
Kinda glad I don't wear this shirt in public, though. That's kinda gross. I didn't notice that. Fuck. Well, any more of your, any other viewers have any questions for you yet?
No.
For us?
One of them did write, flail snail pops out from behind the bar.
Flail snail popped up from behind the bar.
Yeah.
air fryer, mushroom, and Swiss.
Oh, dude, that looked fire. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm fucking. Ah! I'm gonna have to fucking message the fiance now and be like, hey, babe.
Can I get this? Yeah,
How much do you love me?
and another one of my viewers, they asked if I get a dragon, if I can name it John.
Name it John.
Yes. For anyone who does not know, Far Cry 5 is one of the main games that I play, and John Seed is one of the characters, and I have made comments about how he looks. And it has become a running joke in my community, along with the song Only You that everyone loves to play and have me twitch in contained rage.
I'm gonna have to. I just seen a fucking bunch of missed messages in the fucking ARC Discord. I gotta hop back on there eventually.
Yeah, me too.
I've just been so goddamn busy from between work and.
I've been trying to get a new one to work for me, but it's not been working. It's been frustrating. I've also been mostly playing on my PC, so.
Oh, fuck. That's all I play on.
Are not allowed, sir. How dare you? I cast Firebolt on the DM.
How dare you? I cast Godly Nuke. Make a new character.
I'm ready.
Monkey, I don't know if you're still here. Do you have questions while we're
We are still waiting on Loki.
yip yapping? Do you have questions about D&D?
Sorry, just gotta take care of my dishes. I'll be right back.
How dare
you
you?
Well, if you licked them clean,
Get
you wouldn't
with
have
it.
to wash them. Where did the music go? Why does it keep stopping?
I don't know. I see Monkey is just lurking.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Those are not allowed, sir.
Have you seen how much fucking trees I cut today?
Not allowed. Yums are not allowed. How dare thee? Wah. Firebolt. The second I get Fireball, you're fucked. I will live by the phrase, fuck it, I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball.
Just empty holes and hollow halls where voices once had.
This might be an early session tonight, though.
I mean, I can still go until 10. It depends on everybody else, though.
I mean, I can go for
Well, we'll see.
as long.
We'll see what happens.
I'm back. Hello. Greetings.
You back?
Welcome back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, so you guys are now sitting
No,
around.
shit, I have to go.
This motherfucker. So you are now sitting around your corner table.
Can you turn down the music just a little bit?
I'm actually working on changing it, so. So you guys are all sitting around
the corner table of yours. Feel free to discuss.
Like I would say, as they're coming in, I'm gonna go over and grab a drink off of the bar and then come back and sit back down. But like as I guess as they were starting to roll in, I would have gotten and grabbed a drink just to sit at the table.
Okay. It's 1 silver.
That's okay. I have plenty. I,
We have enough, I think.
all I've done is buy a few beers in anyway. Like
Saw some of that over.
I think
Um,
You guys when you guys discover the fucking casino, I can't wait.
They're
are
gonna be
going
gambling,
to
and I'm just gonna be sitting there watching them do that shit.
oh, I don't intend to gamble. That's not monk-like. That's monks don't gamble.
It's demon-like though.
It is,
Neither-
but he's not a
neither
demon of
cleric.
gambling, and like that's not more of a greed thing from his side. So it would. I see where your logic, but yeah, he's not one of like a greed of money. Like I said, his is more of like a greed of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are now all with Haster passed the fuck out on the table, just drooling on himself
That tracks.
as his pipe still smolders.
That also tracks. Yeah, I don't know. I would just be sitting there sipping my beer. I wasn't there for most of the conversation, so I'm just, I guess, idly waiting to hear what went on, this and that, you know.
I think Zyla fills him in on everything except the last part.
Okay.
But once she's done filling everyone in, I think she just kind of looks to both of them and just like, they have to be close to have this many people. Do we think that they could potentially be like under the city in like the sewers or in a close by cave? Or something to hide them? Because every attempt I've made to detect magic or any kind of like magical readings, I come back with nothing.
I guess I would look to our bard next to me and say, well, your song kind of led us to, I suppose, where we're at now. I suppose there has to be other ones. Like, do you know of anything else from the like lyrics that you've learned and the songs that you've learned? Is there anything else that might give us a clue? It gave us a clue the last time, so I mean, at this point, it might be worth investigating.
As flattered as I am of someone appreciating my music, I'm not entirely sure that that's true, although could always use the good old-fashioned charm and ask around. I mean, if we left one of those cultists alive, we could have interrogated them.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything back there, but I kind of intended to restrain that one. I tried to go for a grapple, but he dodged, and that's why I went for the hits to try and incapacitate him to the point where we were still able to talk. I didn't expect him to be destroyed in a ball of fire. But I guess we can learn from
Was it
that
me?
experience. Yes.
It was you.
It was you.
Not gonna lie, that was a little over the top, and I'm all for presentation, but that was messy.
For the one that's always preaching about that the fist is not always the way, you're pretty quick to throw these fires around. You're pretty amped with these spells.
Look,
I have to admire the fact that the two like evil looking people are preaching to the elf.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
my
I-
first
Brings me
interaction with this
it's just
person
so-
was watching her
I love
set a goblin on fire for no
I love
reason
it.
at all.
I
His
love
next
it.
interaction was waiting to interrogate this person he was trying to grapple, who was also immediately set on fire. So it's kind of hard to investigate leads when everyone is burning. So
Kill it with fire. That's her philosophy now.
look.
But in all honesty, Zyla, as wonderful and beautiful as you are, you're not very ladylike.
You don't have to tell me that. I've heard it all my life. Okay? First off. Second off,
Well, there's another
They-
moment that you've heard it, so.
Silas gonna hold the urge to throw a fireball at this Dragonborn's face and just goes,
See right there, that's the attitude I'm talking about.
look,
This is definitely bar talk. I love it.
you can use your fancy little bard whatever talk at me. I have gone through many situations with cultists and with everything. They don't talk.
to
And
quote you
no
earlier,
one,
I'm gonna
and no
interject.
no one said anything about interrogating them. If
It was kind of implied that he was immobilized, that was above board.
was
but
never
like, I would
immobilized.
He was. I broke the man's face. He was like 2 hit points left.
how was he going to speak with a broken jaw? None of us have
I
feeling
can still
skills.
hear him gurgle
You've
out.
never heard of
I'll
Mindy?
get out of. I'll make out his gurgles through his fucking choked out pains as I then proceed to twist his arm.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Zyla,
go ahead.
there's this spell. It's a wonderful spell. It's so useful. And if you were a bard, you would know this. It's called mending.
I'm a wizard. If I saw use in that spell,
And you
I
should
would
know
learn
more
it.
than anyone. You're studied in magic, aren't
I
you?
hate to tell you above table, I'm a wizard subclass, and the other one and I also have mending as my spell.
if I saw a use in the spell, I would have it. I have spells used for investigation and finding magic, okay?
I just want you guys to know it's even better if you're listening to the song in the background while you guys are talking. So the audience is probably loving this.
In
I can't
character,
even hear the music, bro.
yeah, I can't either. In character, Yoda would look to you and say, I believe you were quoted earlier as saying, not everything can be solved with a fist.
Well,
I would rephrase
in
that
that-
phrase
It's
as
the
not
most
everything
violent
can be
one here.
solved by fire.
in that instance, my thought process was finding a baby. If these cultists had the baby, like, hidden somewhere, using magic, the only way to break that concentration is to kill them.
Why wouldn't you have asked the cultist if they knew
They would
anything
never
about
have
the baby?
told you the truth. You can't
Now-
trust
now see,
cultists.
there
Yeah,
other
okay,
ways-
above board,
there
a
are
nice
other
enough
ways you
roll
can
would have
interrogate.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
then
the
a nice
person
enough
on
roll would
trial
definitely
here.
have got you some kind of information.
I'm not the person on trial here.
No, you're not. We're just saying that we were
Okay, so
trying
stop
to
teaming
investigate
up on me and
different
let's
methods.
figure
Arrest
out
this
a
one.
plan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, I had a moment where Silent just became Dexter in my mind.
No, I don't think that's what I was trying to go for, even if that's what you
Yoda
feel like.
was sitting there
apologize.
bullying me, and I'm not a. And where is Haster when I need him?
I mean, you did no. Like, to be fair, this was kind of more so coming up because again of the earlier interaction. I said whenever you hushed him in the bar, he really didn't appreciate that gesture, and that was in character. He did not appreciate that, and so he's being bluntly honest with you now. Is what he's more so like. His holding of his tongue was trying to be polite in nature initially, but this is him like, hey. You know, I've been trying to do some things on my own over here too, and I feel like we need to have more of a discussion and like just more of like open mindsets whenever, like, for example, I understand your hastiness with the book, and this is again in character. He would say like, yeah, I understand your hastiness with the book, but my intentions with telling you of that book was dangerous from the start was pure of intention, and I understand that you wanted to take that book to get investigated from him, but I truly don't trust that man. And I honestly, I understand that when we were in there, he said he didn't want anything to do with that book, and that may again be for his own benefit. I don't know, but again, I don't trust that man, and I think that he has different intentions than what we ultimately want is a peaceful world, and I think we can all agree on that, correct?
Yep. But is this in character or out of character?
That was in character.
okay.
He's telling you he wants to bring peace. Like, that's ultimately why he feels he's here, is to bring some kind of semblance of peace.
Unfortunately, he had information that was valuable, like the Dark Cult. Apparently, the Dark Cult was created with the intent of copying the Silver Lantern and basically making a mockery of them. Also, they have plans to bring back a god. Having something of their possession will help us a little bit, but I do agree with you. If you feel that this book needs to remain closed, it will remain closed. No questions
He looks
asked.
up. He looks up after you say this, and he looks and like just kind of again scratches his chin and ponders. And it's not so much the book, what you said about the book, but about him referencing of like the cultists imitating his colors and like what you were saying. And he's thinking about this, and he still doesn't trust it. He hears what you're saying, but he still thinks that there's something else going on, like that you're not
obviously.
being told.
Oh, yes.
Like,
Obviously, there's
and
more
so
going on here.
He thinks
But-
he definitely thinks more, and he's going to look back at you and he's going to say, I don't fully understand his intentions.
Neither do
That's
I.
why ultimately I don't trust him. I think although he may be a broker of information, brokers are also willing to the highest bidder, and they're susceptible to bribery, they're susceptible to other sins. That is why I don't trust him. I completely feel that he could be bought off at any moment if the price is right. We're just bargaining chips.
Yes.
And the reason why I'm so willing to not interact with him and give him any interaction, and I'm going to again look at you in the eye, and I'm going to tell you, I have no soul. He has no bartering chip over me. What he thinks he has on me is nothing. And knowing now that he hears this, I bet he's laughing in his office right now because he knows that I have one up on him. And there's nothing he can do about that. But the simple fact of the matter is, I don't need him to further my investigation. I feel that... Hang on, my headset died. I'm sorry to cut off mid-interaction, but yeah, ultimately he would tell you, though, that he doesn't believe that his cause aligns with his. He believes that Yoda is going to try and bring more semblance of like a peace where he's going to be causing more discourse and chaos.
I agree with you 100%.
So, that being said,
That's why I asked your opinion in there about the book.
yeah. And I appreciate that, but I think for the time being, the first thing we need to do is buy some people a drink. I happen to see someone over there. I'd say my perception is pretty high, right? Like I think I'm pretty sure I have an 11 passive perception.
I'll say you pretty much can tell everybody in the bar.
I see this character over here in the.
My
I'm gonna
passive
try and
perception
ping
is
it.
16.
Okay, here's ping. So I see this person over here. I'm trying
Just
to.
so you know, it's not actually an assassin. It's just intended to be a woman. Like I just.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
didn't-
looking at. I didn't
yeah,
notice it.
I didn't have a chance to make all these, because they're all supposed to like have names, but I didn't have a chance to make all of the characters in the bar yet.
Okay. Well, then in that instance, I'll change what I was gonna do slightly. I'm gonna hint to the table over with the 4 people gathered around the rock gnome, the goblin, and the gnome, and the dwarf. I'm gonna note to them. I would suggest maybe that our friend here, pointing to Baron, play some songs and create a lively environment that maybe might loosen people's tongues a little bit. Maybe lull them into a little bit more of a openness sense, like of willing to just let information go. And I'd look to him and I'd ask, is there anything that maybe you could play that might loosen some people's lips?
Not necessarily something I can play, but there is something I can do.
What do you have in mind?
If you have a specific person in mind, do you?
Well, I guess above table, what are you thinking of doing? More so, I guess. Like, I'm just kind of curious because, like, that other one at the table by themselves is also kind of interesting. Like, you know what I mean? The one sitting by themselves also kind of gives off a why are they sitting by themselves alone in a bar? That doesn't really fit. You know what I mean? That doesn't. So maybe investigate them. But I again also say that if we buy that table a few drinks, that might loosen their lips. But if you're thinking something to read somebody's mind, I would say that person sitting by themselves. They really stand out to me.
Does Loki think that buying, like, above the table, would Zyla think that Loki thinks buying everyone in the bar a drink is beneficial to everyone here?
Wait, you volunteering me to buy drinks?
No, she's asking if you think it would be beneficial.
No, not you, not Baron, you, Loki. Or,
Yoda, sorry.
I said Loki, my bad.
I don't think necessarily everyone, but like that table over there with the 4 people, I would definitely think that like gnomes, and I'm speaking again above board, gnomes, goblins, not very bright. You fucking buy them a couple of drinks, they're gonna fucking loosen lips. But the dwarves can be a little bit smart. They're artificers at times and stuff, so they can be a little intelligent.
Since Varen doesn't have a lot of money and Yoda doesn't really do the whole communicating with everyone, I raise my hand up and say the next few drinks are on me.
Everybody in the bar is gonna go, hi, and they're gonna clap, and you know you get a nice, huge, almost round of applause and cheer.
Does the bird-looking thing also cheer, like in Revelry?
It does.
Okay,
it does.
so it's happy. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, you know what? I trust Varen. I want to hear more of what his plan is. So I suggest to maybe the bird-like guy at first, and I say maybe he seems out of place. Why would he be sitting in a bar by himself?
As as Yoda and Varen are talking about this, I'm gonna stand up and go give the barkeep however much gold he needs. So I'm coming from right here over to here.
I think she's talking to you, Dexter.
No, I'm talking
Say
to
that again?
Phoenix.
Sorry, what was- say that
I raised my hand.
Oh, I just call him Dexter. Sorry.
I raised my
Done.
hand and said, next few rounds are on me. And then I walked up to the barkeep and asked, how many gold pieces do you need to give everyone here a few rounds?
Well, you said next few rounds, so how many's a few rounds?
3 or 4.
3 rounds? We'll call it 5 gold.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hand him, he said 5 gold? I'm gonna hand him
Yeah.
6 gold. And, and say the last gold piece is for you to keep. And then I walk away.
Much obliged. I appreciate it.
Okay.
And he proceeds to pour. And he's going to line all the drinks up on the bar and say, if you think I'm passing them out, you're sadly mistaken. Y'all can get your lazy asses up here and get them yourselves.
And then I grab like 3 drinks, noting that Haster's still passed out. Grab 3 drinks and place them in front of us.
I grab one and thank you, not with a like simple nod, and I look back to Varen and say, "All right, well, she did her part. What are you thinking there, buddy?"
I could just lay on the good old-fashioned devilish charm.
Well,
I do feel
I'd-
like you have a better chance of swaying a bunch of people with your music. Observation of my own. You can do with that what you will. And then she goes to look back at her, like, spell book.
I'll show you then. I'll get it up. Varen will make his way to the bird.
Harvey Birdman.
He is bird.
The bird
Yeah, bird.
man.
Hello there. Is it a boy or a girl?
Do nature check.
A
as
nature
this-
check.
Is the mother still here?
Do a perception check.
How many checks you must do? Nature check. And yibbity yabbity doo. But that is a 15.
26 perception for me.
It is a female. Arakok.
Okay.
I got a 26
I'll,
perception.
Simply.
26 perception. Yes, the mother is still in the bar, and
sorry,
that is the
24.
woman sitting. Yeah, that is the woman sitting in the far left corner of the bar, by herself.
Can I go?
Oh, with your perception, you can tell she's absolutely obliterated.
Hammered?
Oh yeah.
That's good. As any grieving mother should be.
Can I walk up to the bartender and basically be like, is there any food that we can get for the mother? So my character is here now, again.
He's going to look at you, look over at her, and look back at you again and go, I think she needs to go to bed. I don't think she needs food.
Well, we don't need her to waking up with a grander headache than she will already have.
I mean, you're cleaning up the vomit.
I don't have Ninden.
He's gonna. He's yeah,
It's
I can have something
justification.
made.
That's the thing
Something-
that you use to clean.
Something with bread.
Bread.
You're lucky I can make water.
You can hear him yell, "Hey, Shaka! I need a triple baked baguette sprinkled with chicken grease." I'm right on. And you just hear a thud, thud, thud coming from the back of the wall.
I arch an eyebrow and go lovely. And then I move over here by the mother.
Okay.
I'm just
Vatsyovish
watching-
And then we'll go back to Varen.
I was gonna say, I'm watching Baron over here put his moves on from the distance. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm watching this supposed charm in action, so let's see what he does.
We're gonna go with Varen because I feel like this is gonna be a very comical interaction.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna step back, let this interaction happen. And purposely sit where I can watch Yoda.
So, as Varen approaches this Aarakocra goes, tilts its head like a, typical bird, like, tilts its head, good. Can I help?
Okay. Lean a little heavy into the bird.
It is a bird!
Can we hear this?
Yeah.
Can Yoda and myself hear this from where we are?
Oh, yeah.
I'm immediately taken over by a regret of even thinking that this person sitting alone by the bar was associated with the fact that they were associated with some kind of cult-like, and the fact that they're now just annoying.
Zyla, trying not to laugh in front of this mother, just places her hand over her mouth. Just noticing the struggle that Varen is gonna have in the next 10 minutes.
I just love the reaction of leaning a little heavy into the bird there. It is a bird. What do you expect?
Except it's like a playable race, so they can talk
Hey,
normally.
ravens are insanely smart. So are eagles. This boy looks like he got an eagle head. I figured he might be remotely wise. Never mind.
Like I said, a lot of these NPCs that didn't have a chance to give them their custom thing. So, fun fact: this Aarakocra is actually a chicken.
What?
It's a chicken person.
It's a chicken person.
It's a chicken person. This Aarakocra is a chicken person. You're flirting with the chicken.
Damn.
Do you prefer it been a male? You'd be flirting with a cock.
No.
Carry on.
Excuse me, milady. Have you heard any strange rumors about, by chance?
Strange in what way?
Does she have
Any
a
people
stutter?
possibly?
Yes,
Poor
she
girl.
does have a stutter.
Poor babe. Oh my god, poor thing. Okay. You made this character curse on purpose. This is on you.
Like people going missing, things not going as they should, possibly. People going in
What?
areas they're not supposed to.
Well, I mean,
Cultists.
aside from the battle in the middle of town, I really don't know
anything else other than that.
The what in the middle of town?
The battle. She's referring to your guys' fight at the Gold Tower. With the 2 cultists and the
And the mimic.
mimic, yeah.
Poor Mimic. He could have been a great pet. Too bad he was something
Well-
cultist.
Did you possibly see anything after the battle? Anything straight, like maybe some people wearing similar attire anywhere?
I've seen some people wearing dark cloaks heading to what looked like a drain sometime last night.
I see. Where was this drain, darling?
To the north. I can sense. I didn't even have to look at the I didn't even have to look at the Discord to tell that Ginger was laughing.
I'm just sitting there imagining Varen just like holding in the laughter that he probably wants to like
I
No.
love how polite he's
I love
being.
all people. Yeah, I love all people and creatures.
I could also just imagine like Yoda just sitting at the table the second this person talks, just going.
It's more so of like, yeah, he definitely like pulled his brim down a little bit, like not because he's laughing, but like almost pinching the bridge of his nose. Like, I understand now that they were sitting alone, not because they're like sketchy. It's because they're fucking annoying, and no one wants to sit and drink with them.
Hey, it's the annoying ones that always seem
Yeah,
to know the most.
Hey, above
Or-
table, you're getting info. So like, I mean.
I just feel you.
Or they're sitting alone because they're ashamed of themselves. Like nobody thought of that.
You created this character on purpose. I know you did. It's because you have chickens all around you.
Character development. That's all. Character development. That's all I have to say.
And
Well,
the chaotic side of me wants to message Varen and be like, see if she's like a cleric or something, we could use her. But another part of me is like, no.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to.
I'll just thank her for the information. I'll just ask her, so why are you sitting alone? Sorry, I'll rephrase that. So why is a lovely thing like you sitting all alone?
Well, I suppose nobody wants to.
Wants to what?
You know what I think? I think they're the chickens.
oh my God. Dude, if she smacks the shit out of you, I will try and catch you. I'll try and catch you. I can move fast, but I don't know if I can move that fast. You might
I can't
catch
believe
one.
you just said that. I can't believe you just said that. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, you're gonna tote one for that, bud. You're gonna tote one.
I feel like that has to be a charisma check or something to not get slapped across the face. That was the worst thing you could have said.
I'll roll. I will roll.
I need you to roll. I need you to roll. Oh God, what the fuck would that roll be?
It's a charisma check,
Charisma?
isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be 100% charisma. Like,
Well,
to
it's
determine
yeah,
whether or
persuasion.
not she hates
Would
him.
it be I would say it'd have to be persuasion not to get hit.
I'm not trying to persuade her
Yeah,
of
you're
But
not
anything,
trying to-
though.
it's also
It's just
charismatic.
charisma
Like,
General
check.
charisma.
well,
Yeah, general charisma.
because
just
he's
general
also
charisma.
making like a compliment, basically. None of us
Yeah,
took
it
it
could-
like a compliment, but
It depends on how she would take it, I guess,
Yeah.
based off the roll.
All right.
It's what I would.
Roll.
It's what I would call a backhanded compliment.
yeah.
Yeah, like she can either take it as a compliment or she could take it as an insult and like.
Do you
be
want me
really
to roll or
offended by it.
not?
Yes,
Yeah, go
maybe.
for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Dude.
Roll a
Charisma.
general
Hey,
charisma.
charisma check.
Roll a general
Yeah,
charisma.
bro.
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
One of my
Yeah, I want to see if you guys can hear it.
viewers just said wilding, and I was like, yes, indeed. A hush falls over the crowd.
It's a natural 20.
He's gonna succeed.
She's going to look at you, hang her head, and you can tell she's sad. And she goes,
It's a 23 overall, just so you know.
she's going to hang her head as if she's sad, and go, I suppose you're right.
I'm so
Can't
sorry.
believe I rolled that. You can't write this shit.
That's the only reason why you didn't get backhanded across the fucking tab.
Oh, I thought it was a natural 1 at first. I
I-
was like, oh my god, he's gonna get slumped. Oh.
My God,
I wouldn't have hurt it. It's feathers, so.
that would have been so perfect. I was really hoping to backhand you across the tavern.
No, it was meant as a compliment. Damn it.
That's hilarious. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm done.
I believe you need to.
Dude,
I
I'm
think
fucking sweating
you-
from laughing so hard with this guy.
Yeah, don't look at me, I'm good. Don't look at me and you're good.
Oh my God. Dude,
Oh my goodness.
that was amazing. I don't under. I suppose they're the chicks.
Well, bye. I'm just kidding.
Well, bye. Okay.
No, I'm joking. I don't do that. I would just simply say, I think you need to be more confident in yourself. People would be lucky just to be around you.
He's gonna look at you and be like, "Are you coming on to me?" I had to make it awkward for you. I had to make it awkward.
Are you coming on to me? Is that how you get?
Are you coming on to me? That was a
Now-
question.
Yeah. Okay. How could you expect someone not to? Such a beautiful creature like you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is becoming a who's going to be more awkward in this situation is what it's going to come down to.
I look over to Yoda. What's he doing?
By the way, Baron has gotten the information he needed. He's just doing this to fuck with you right now.
To
He
Yoda? Or
knows-
fuck with Yoda?
No, to fuck with both of you, because he knows you guys were laughing at the fact.
I didn't laugh.
Oh, I wasn't laughing. I was sitting there
No.
just fucking pinching the bridge
You
of
were
my
trying
nose.
not to laugh, though. You were
Oh,
covering
I
your
wasn't.
mouth.
Yoda wasn't laughing.
He's just
I
fucking with you all
was
at this point.
trying not to laugh and I believe succeeded. I don't know.
Yeah, I was not laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, that voice is annoying. Like, immediately it was like, I regret that I sent you over there. This person's not gonna be the person we need, was my immediate mindset.
Oh, I cannot. I gotta go with.
Huh?
Wait, what? You just muted.
What was that?
I don't know.
Loki, you good?
Did he die?
Loki, you alive?
I don't know. You just muted.
You dead?
He abandoned mid-conversation. How rude.
Oh.
I don't even know what he said, and I can't go back to listen.
I don't know.
What he said? It sounded like he said like, "Oh shit," or something.
Maybe.
That's what
I have no idea. I didn't really hear him because he said it really quickly and really high pitched. I don't.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't hear things that are high pitched. I just don't.
Yeah, neither do I. It's part of my being half deaf.
I'm not half deaf. It's just when things go high pitched, my ears shut it off.
Fun fact: you want to hear something really funny?
Sure.
And my fiance actually, my hearing doctor actually said I have a hard time hearing women.
Yeah. That's
I
not
looked
good.
at her. I looked at her. And this is like, see, you said it was selective hearing.
I mean, I guess if we want to, we can move over to me and the mother.
Yeah, we'll move over to you for the time being.
Oh, he
I don't know
left.
what the fuck happened to him. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. But we'll find out eventually. Maybe.
Let me see if I can message him. Where's the group chat? There it is.
Evacuating.
Yeah, I don't know. He just disappeared. Weird. Oh, I gotta charge my phone. It's about to die. Oh no. And that's my pancreas. Type 1 diabetes, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it. It sucks.
Shit.
Yeah, I guess if we want, we can move over to.
Yeah, we'll move over to you for now. Let him finish that.
That bold choice. Very bold choice. I
She is
think-
going to try to take him to a room, though.
Loki, if you're watching the stream, you better get back, bud. Your character is about to end up in a room because of your choices.
Should have just walked away. Should have just walked away.
I think Zyla walks up with not an ale, but like maybe like a water or something, and sits down next to her and just places the water in front of her, but doesn't say anything. Just as kind of like a
She-
presence.
You know how, Mr. looks whenever you walk in and he's passed out from being, like, stoned?
Yeah.
She's like that, but face down on the table.
Oh, she's passed out completely?
Oh, yeah, she's fucking shit-faced.
Oh, well, shit. Then I guess what I'll do is I'll instead of sitting down, I'll walk next to her and just kind of like place my hands on both of her shoulders and like gently just like shake her to wake her up so that we can take her back, or I can take her back up to her room.
If she doesn't move,
Is she alive?
you want to do a medicine check?
Yeah, I can try it. I got a +4. Oof, that's 12.
You don't know. You can't tell if she's just really, really fucking drunk or dead.
I messaged to Yoda. Do you know any medicine?
I guess he would look up and kind of look in your general direction. And I don't know if I'd be able to do like a proper assessment from here, but I think his initial interaction would just be that she's just passed out drunk. Like that would just be his first thought. And he'd give you like from a distance, because I don't think I can respond to the message, but like I'd just shrug. Like not
Thank you,
not
John.
really.
I think it's just
Yeah, I don't think I could respond, but I'll give you a shrug. Like not really. Like I think it would also be like more so of like the hand wraps that he has on him are very tattered,
you
and
can
they're not
reply.
like.
You can
Oh,
reply
okay.
in a whisper that only I can hear.
I would say no. I don't know much about medicine.
Okay, well, I cast it again, and I'm just like, well, I don't know if she's bleeding or not.
I mean, I guess I can look. I'll try. I don't know much about medicine, so I guess I'll come over and medicine check on her.
Okay.
Or give me the help action, because, like, what's your plus to medicine?
An 11. It was more on the 11. My medicine's 1. I guess
I have a
since we're
+4.
pretty much close to taking a rest, I'll go for another lucky. That's 13 plus 1 for 14. Not much better.
She's breathing.
Okay, like
Barely.
I'm just gonna
She's breathing.
I'm just gonna
She's just
look
really
at her.
fucking hammered.
I'm just gonna say, like, I genuinely think she's just really drunk. Make sure she gets some water before she goes to bed, I guess. Like, she might be slightly suffering from alcohol poisoning.
Well, I don't have that great of strength, so I can't move her to her room.
I guess I'll move the person for her. I'll
Well-
move the person.
I mean, that's up to you if you want to do that, or we can just, like,
Well, I'm pretty,
maybe-
like I said, I think we're at this point, we're pretty much like close to wrapping it up anyway. So like, I was gonna say like, yeah, I'll help you go up, because ultimately, like, he was gonna wait for what Varen had to say to find out like the information anyway. So that might just have to wait until next session.
Yeah.
anyway.
I think we're gonna have to wrap it up pretty abruptly because we've lost half of our fucking party.
yeah.
I think it is just better for a long rest so I can reset and everything. I'll
Yeah.
help take the lady upstairs and get ready to go to rest myself.
Yeah, I show Yoda where to go. Like, open the door for him and stuff.
Sounds good. Sorry, there's a fire truck going down Main.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, yeah, I really don't have anything else. I wanted to, like, see how she was doing and stuff, but since she's, like, out cold and everything.
Yeah, you guys came in pretty late after talking with Dexter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my
With-
whole goal with going up to her was just to like see if she was okay, and clearly she's not.
I was gonna say clearly not.
But yeah, I show Yoda where to go, and then I thank him for help assisting with taking her to a room. And then, do we need to pay for more nights at the inn?
Yes.
I walk back downstairs and ask the bartender, is there any way we can just settle this in one fell swoop so we're not none of us are giving gold like every single day or something like that? Because none of us honestly know how long we're staying.
For a long-term payment plan, well, let's say for all four of you, let's say 100 gold a month.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cover the first month for now. And then later on, if someone else wants to cover like the next month, and then we can just take turns.
Assuming that we're even still here after a month
Yeah.
of in-game.
Well, I don't know if what I was suggesting was like when we're getting ready to leave, we cover the bill then.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I was
Well,
just saying,
I
like,
was
yeah, I
explain-
don't,
I
I
was
don't think. we'll
yeah,
be
no.
here.
I was
Well,
explaining
if
this
you,
to Phoenix.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
if you
Gotcha.
well, let me, if you just want to run a tab, I'll just reserve the rooms, and then I'll just run the rooms up as a tab.
If you're able to do that, we would have appreciated it. Because it
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, feels like we're gonna be here for a little bit.
Welcome home.
And then, yeah, I get that tab started for all four of us and head back upstairs and I guess do we all get our own room?
Yes, now, question. All in favor of the Eric Crocker going up with Baron due to his actions?
Luck check! Can someone roll a luck check? I wanna.
I won't do it because I'm DM, but I'll let somebody else do it.
Are you, my god, Yoda, are you against or for Baron sleeping with the Aarakocra?
Nah, I'll leave him be. I'm in the favor of like
Against
the
it?
guy. Yeah, I'll let the guy try and escape from the horrible situation that I sent him into in the first place. So I take.
So
my,
do we want to do like an initiative thing, or
No, I'll
luck
just.
roll?
I'll wait. I'll wait to see. I'll ask him tomorrow to see
Tomorrow.
what he would do. Yeah, I'll just message him tomorrow and be like,
Yeah,
hey, that way I can determine whether he wants to wake up with her or not.
yeah, I would give him. Like I kind of put him in that situation, to be fair. So like I would definitely try. If he would have still been here, I would have tried and wingmanned him away from this thing and been like, hey, let's go back over to our table. Like if I saw that he was getting like taken somewhere, I definitely would have been like, hey, where are you going? So.
Can we say that I have a room like over here, maybe?
Wherever you want to go.
Because I think the mother would probably want to be by herself right now.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
So you are definitely choosing one of the dirtier rooms.
Oh wait, no, I don't want that. Which one's like a cleaner room?
The one that I had you in originally.
Oh fuck. Can we say that I'm in this room next to the mother and Baron's like somewhere else?
Well, I mean, there's men's and women's clothing on the bed, so.
Fine. I'll stay in this room, and I'll
Yeah, this inn is not very good at cleaning after more
Yeah.
residents.
Yeah, I'll
That's why
sleep.
there's vomit. That's why there's vomit on the floor in the hallway.
Gross.
Yeah, I expect that.
Yeah, I guess I'll sleep kind of like on the couch or something, so that she can have.
Or I just will put you on the dirty couch.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I don't want to like sleep on the bed with her, because she's probably like mourning. So.
Yeah. Originally, I had you there as like waking up with her on your fucking.
Yeah. And
Well,
I,
on the
and I
plus
feel
side,
like she's like sprawled out across the bed.
On the plus side, there's no dead rat on the couch in that. It's just torn and dirty.
Yeah.
The couch in Varen's room has a dead rat.
I wish Varen was here. He has mending.
Alright, guys. So, with that being said, you guys all lay down for a long rest after a long day of discussion and contemplating. And honestly, a lot of roleplay this session. Really good roleplay. As for the MVP pool last week, I didn't get a chance to make the pool, so oops.
How dare you?
So everybody get the inspiration.
Oh.
So you guys can all give one heroic inspiration.
Okay.
Sounds good.
How do we mark
Uh,
that? We can talk about that
so-
after the stream ends.
So, with that being said, there's not really much to recap on this session. Yeah, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed the RP and see you next Monday, I guess.
Battle
Yeah.
next
I had a
week.
lot of fun. What?
Battle next week.
Until next week. Possibly.
I'm
We'll
sure.
see.
I'm sure there will
We'll
be
see.
something.
I always have something.
But thank you to anyone who tuned in for this D&D session. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message next time. But other than that, if you guys don't have anything else you would like to say,
Good night.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go to bed. I got work in the morning.
well, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great night.